Political March Madness. All that and more now on Graph's Grievances. Welcome to March. I hope you are strapped in. Coming next week, the presidential race between Donald Trump and Joe Biden will almost certainly be set in stone. On Tuesday, March 5th, voters in 15 states and one territory getting to choose who they want to be their party's presidential nominee. This biggest voting day on the primary calendar comes as Nikki Haley continues to face extremely long odds of winning any state in her fight against Trump for the Republican presidential nomination. And perhaps now finally acknowledging she has no path to the nomination, Haley has no events scheduled beyond Monday and is not committing to staying in the race past Tuesday. So while I have long maintained that November's election will be a rematch between Trump and Biden, that looks to become certain next week when/if Haley drops out. And the solidification of the race could not come at a better time for President Joe Biden. On Thursday, March 7th, Biden will deliver his third State of the Union address with a viewing audience likely larger than any other he will have before November's election. This invaluable platform giving President Biden the opportunity to explain to the American people what he has done for them over the course of his presidency and what he will accomplish if reelected to a second term. In addition, President Biden can show the overwhelming majority of Americans who think he is too old to stand for re-election that he is not only more than capable of serving another 4 years as Commander-in-Chief, but that his decades of experience have allowed him to accomplish more for the American people than any president in the past century. Of course, Biden's delivery of the State of the Union also has the potential to expose his biggest vulnerability, that he is in sharp mental decline and can't even remember critical moments in his own life. So, having covered State of the Union addresses for almost a decade now, I have some suggestions for President Biden so he can perform his best. Most importantly, I implore President Biden to keep it short. 50 minutes tops. Please, please, please. Not only will this keep you awake and sharp, but it will keep your way overstimulated audience focused on what you are saying and not their phone. Your last State of the Union address was an hour, 13 minutes long. That does not work in today's age of 15-second TikToks. Keep it short and keep it focused. What have you accomplished and what are you going to do next? And remember who the audience is. It is not the 500 plus representatives in the room with you on Capitol Hill. Your audience is composed of 3 groups: your base, Democrats who are forever by your side, disenfranchised Democrats, mostly on the far left, who you need to win over again, and independent voters who are, yes, still undecided between you and former President Trump. And that last group is larger than ever, with 43% of voters now identifying as political independents, according to Gallup. We also know that despite Trump having essentially won the Republican nomination, around 16% of Republicans do not want him to be their party's nominee. These millions of Republicans are looking for someone other than Trump to cast a ballot for. And by highlighting your historic number of bipartisan accomplishments, at least some of these Republicans might consider voting for you. In addition, I would directly call out the former president for his stated intention to be a dictator on day one if he is reelected to the Oval Office. Make sure the American people know that and what that means for their freedom. Their freedom to make their own healthcare decisions, their freedom to have a family, their freedom to criticize the government, and their freedom to pursue the American dream. All of that is on the chopping block if Trump is reelected President of the United States. Don't allow yourself to be confined by tradition. Powerfully rebuke Trump and his dangerous MAGA movement. Thank you for watching Graph's Grievances. Let me know what you think. Please like, subscribe, share. It really helps me grow this channel. I look forward to seeing you in the next one.